Good day to all my friends out there. Welcome to Drew's podcast. Drew's podcast, the place to be. Ha ha. Friends, currently I have a great podcast set up for today. First, we're going to speak to you about some space, and then we're going to talk about the future. Ha ha. Yes. Uh, September the 15th. September the 15th. September the 15th, we are going to have first mission to space. First mission to space. Uh, SpaceX is going to launch on the NASA platform, anti-meridian UCT 12 o'clock in the morning, anti-meridian. That is AM in the morning. Excuse me. For tourism, people, this is mind-boggling. Tourism, and it is all going to be um, uh, 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 put onto broadcast by Digital Trends and Netflix. Digital Trends and Netflix is going to support us with camera work, etc., so that we can have the ability to see exactly what's going on. The whole world will be watching. The whole world will be watching. Believe me, believe me. Um, a very inspiring mission to find a place out there in space. Uh, 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 I think this is the only way out. Anyway, pardon me. Mm. Okay, and we have a premiere uh, the uh, inspirational for the mission to space, ladies and gentlemen. The big question now is, um, Mr. Elon Musk. Elon Musk has done it again. Uh, he raised our expectations to a point that we must start just waking up. Ha ha. Ladies and gentlemen, this is reality. We are entering a Star Wars reality. Please, if you look at the situation, currently they are working on the engineering of the Star Wars, that the spaceship that um, Mr. Spock them were flying. Remember the movie? Uh, yeah, the movie, the spaceship that they were flying. They are working currently on the engines, how to put the engines together, etc., etc. Due to the fact that they are going to be successful. Humankind, the humans. Uh, Humans are really pathetic. We destroy ourselves. We destroy the earth. Um, uh, we were created. Yes, yes. A lot of people say no. We were not created. We evolved. No, we evolved. We didn't evolve. We didn't. We were created. Uh, ge- who knows? Me and you. Ha ha. We weren't there. Was ons daar? Ons was nie. We weren't there. Okay. So I don't believe anyone. Uh, if you know, and if you've been there, if you have the ability to say, listen here, my friends, I have been around for the last 2,000, 4,000, 7,000, 5,000 years, and I am a vampire or such and such creature. Come out of the darkness. Come speak to us. We will let you into our into our little uh, civilization. We will accept you. We will not reject you. I promise you. If you come in and speak to us, I would appreciate. Ah, Mr. Drew. Uh, yeah, Mr. Drew. The big problem now is the launching will happen. The launching will happen definitely. It has been booked with NASA. It is on. Have a look all over. You can have a look all over on the web. It is there. 12 o'clock UTC. 12 o'clock UTC. For those in South Africa that want to watch, is 2 o'clock 0200 AM. For people in my area, in the northern province of southern Africa, 2 o'clock in the morning, guys. It will be broadcasted on Netflix. It will be be televised by Digital Trends, and it will be called Inspirational for the Mission to Space. Are you going, my friend? I don't think I've got the money to go. Would you like to go? Anyone? Hello? Yes. I think we all would like to go. You can drop me in the comments if you think this is a good way out, because I think that is the only way out. Currently, we are destroying this earth. Although, good hopes, all keep it positive. If we plant a few trees, and get ourselves in action to help each other. If the rich start giving the money away, because the money is not going to do anything for them uh, if we are going to be destroyed complete. And with the rate of this COVID-19, aha, the rate of COVID-19, my friends, a lot of people are dying. But Drew, you are overdoing it. No, ladies and gentlemen. Please go and do your homework, gaan doen jou huiswerk, seun. Right, first of all, these guys from Spacex, they have their 4 guys ready, and they've been trained to go up into a spaceship. Is a serious matter. So if you do have a concern that you would like to go up into space, and you would like to join them, please do not fear. They have all in ready for you. Uh, there's the Dragon rover that you have to learn how to control. Um, my Gen Z daughter will say, "Daddy, just give me the remote. Just give me a remote. That's all. I just need the remote." Um, Yes, I think it's all about the control of the vehicle, and then another thing is you have to learn the ability of zero gravity. Zero gravity, the ability to float around in space. But let's just think about this. If you go out into space, what are you gonna do there, Mr. Drew? You're gonna go up, spend some time up there in nothingness, and then come back. Okay. It's very positive, beautiful. I think when you go out and you go and see, it is like climbing Mount Everest. Why did people climb Mount Everest? For the view. For the view. The view is very, very important. Um, ah, ah, uh, Ladies and gentlemen, a time for coffee is always time for coffee. Look there, coffee time. It's always a good idea. Coffee is always a good idea. This cup was sponsored by one of my friends, Mr. Nico. Nico, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Excellent gift. This I still appreciate it, even after a while of using it. Old Mutual has made it. Thank you to Old Mutual for thinking of such an excellent design. It's got a beautiful grip, everything. But let's get back to this modulars of the Dragon modular that you have to, the Dragon rover, etc. The zero gravity. Apparently, if you go and look into the situation when you're up in space, what's going to happen is you don't have to carry your body weight anymore because your body weight, the gravity is not pulling down body weight. So now the bones get softer, the muscles get softer. So all these muscles in there, they start to degenerate. Jy verloor jou spiere, boet. Jy begin maar raak en you're not getting stronger, you are getting weaker. Even your mind gets stronger, your reality change, everything change. Um, and then they have to get you to cooperate to come back to Earth again. Then they have to prepare you to come back into Earth again. Okay, so now we've got you up there. You are traveling. You are checking out the stars. Let's just say there's a beautiful hotel up at Mars. There's a beautiful hotel up at Pluto, and put up a hotel at guys. There's business out there. Come on. We have we need agents. We need agents, or Mr. Musk is going to take the monopoly. We need agents to put up some hotels. Um, we need some guys to design beautiful inside swimming pools, etc. There's some beautiful music and uh, ladies that is walking around. We always need men. Always need a lady. I'm not talking derogatively. I'm talking about we enjoy ladies' company. If I am at a swimming pool and I enjoy having just rest for 5 minutes, laying back on my back. I do appreciate when a woman just have a chit chat with me, and they can talk to me about anything. Ah, ah. All right, now, but now we are still up in space, and we are in the hotels there, and those hotels still have to be designed and built. But I'd like to bring you back to Earth. Boom. Ah, ah. Okay. Currently, the shenanigans that people are busy with Afghanistan and all this stuff. Zuma that is terminally ill, then he's not terminally ill, and then he's ill, and all these people are just lying and faking and excuse me. Uh, yeah. It's funny when you are terminally ill, you should be totally hospitalized. especially if you are one of the guys that's got millions and millions of dollars, millions of rands, then I presume that you will have the best medical care if you are terminally ill. Um, that corona. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me, corona. Okay, don't worry about that. That is not the virus. That is the dust. And I think I need to get some aerated to get a fan or something on here. Uh, yes. Are we ready? Are we ready for what? Are we ready for what's coming, ladies and gentlemen? Um, my friends, all I can see here currently is that all of us that is currently on this earth is experiencing the same thing. Uh, there is famine and pandemic. Ah, ah, uh, that is the work of very evil people. Evil people. Um, Drew, you're busy with conspiracies. No, I am busy with reality. They are now at this point of where they are. What are they doing? They are forcing us to make it mandate. Mandate. You will have your vaccination. Uh, and I am totally against mandated vaccinations. I believe that if you would like to be vaccinated, it is your choice. If we look at history always gives us the best knowledge. If we have to make a, a some kind of an assumption without, we cannot just assume, because if we assume, my friends, if we assume, then then I'm making ass out of you and me. I cannot just assume that uh, it is going to kill us. We let us see what is happening currently. Uh, those Pfizer Pfizer has got in the news. Go and check out the news. True fake news. True is real news. Uh, Friends, things are so upside down. How can you really know? How can you really trust? Do you really trust these people? Do you trust the people that put funny stuff into that little vial, into that vial of chemicals you would like to inject into yourself? Uh, what is in that system? Drew, no, Mr. Drew didn't even go and have a look at. It's not necessary for me to go and have a look at what's in the vial. I am not medically fit to go and have a look at what's going on inside that vial. Uh, what is my concern? My greatest concern is to force me to take that vaccination. That is wrong, because currently we are in a constitutional country. Uh, South Africa is a constitutional country, and the constitution says, okay, now those who are in control, believe me, there's a handful of people that is pulling. Yes, man, they just playing with us like puppets, playing with us like puppets. They are pulling the strings, people, promise you. And they are going to change the laws so that we can be a bit more obedient. As Africa is not a very obedient country. Um, South Africa is always in unrest. En, ach, jene toch, het is verschrikkelijk, man. Yes, we have now the new trend is no trust policies. Do not trust. Do not trust anyone. Uh, uh, is it right? Is it correct to say, my friend, I don't trust you anymore? What does it do to our friendship? First of all, uh, what does it do to our working relationship if we have a working relationship? What does that do to our working relationship if you say, I do not trust you any? Okay, let's just stop the working relationship and friendship. Let us say you are married. Uh, are you going to be married to someone that you cannot trust? Serious, Mr. Drew? I don't think so. I think you are going to go and get your uh, lawyer and sort it out for you to make some amendments there for you because we have a trust issue in the marriage. It is exactly the same with work, and it is exactly the same with our friendship. It is exactly the same with all my friends that I have. Um, Friends are currently being programmed by these people that are in control to not trust anyone. They are feeding you, and believe me, the corporate businesses send you messages that you have to fill in correctly, uh, psychological questions that you have to, that little questions that you get that they say you can't, there's no right or wrong. We would like to know what you feel about this situation. But the corporate world is currently teaching their staff uh, to be more aware of trust issues. If you get to a door and you see someone at the door, do you open the door politely and let the guy in? No, no, no. He can open the door himself, dude. Uh, if he doesn't have the ability to go through that door, it's his problem. It's not your problem anymore. It is his problem. Um, when I was young, I used to be I used to be taught by my parents to be helpful. First of all, helpful and kind. And I believe that's the way to go. Being helpful and kind. Now, that is the only way that I see that we are going to save humanity. Ah. Through humanity. You are busy with humanity. Yes, that is my main issue with this podcast, Mr. Drew. But the main issue with humanity, because we are at the brim of being lost forever. We can be destroyed like uh, the Chaldeans, the Mayans, all these old civilizations um, that the history shows. And then what happened is people came with uh, warfare and they destroyed places like libraries, etc. Um, institutions like uh, universities, museums, all that essential uh, bits of evidence of the past that we could have had as proof to show you uh, is completely destroyed because they don't want you to even think about those instances. They are creating a new way of thought, and your thought will be completely, uh, completely like with a what do you call it? It's gonna be controlled like a Game Boy control, you know. I don't know. When I grew up, there were no phones that we could just put in our pocket. You see, you just a device into your pocket. Um, we didn't have that. We never had that. Uh, Currently, we are cyborgs. Last night, I went through a public toilet, and the people were sitting around, and not one person was looking at another person. Not one person was looking or talking or communicating with another person. Oh, that's beautiful, Mr. Drew. That's positive because that is for COVID. It is excellent. That is the way to go. That is the way we would like them to go because we want you not to communicate. Um, I've got a problem with communication. We need communication. We need to look each other in the eye. We need to have a, a bit more. The social distancing is too serious. It's too serious. If you walk into a public place these days and you look at it, everyone is everyone. Everyone is looking at a device. They are not looking at each other. They're not talking to each other. Um, it's heartbreaking. Serious. Ah. Anyway, our friends are becoming enemies. Our enemies has got no trust policies, and we are currently at war. We are currently at war. Okay, shut up, Drew. You are being idiot again. Okay, are we ready for what's coming? Well, let's just start in 1620, 1620, 1620, 1720, 70, 70, 70, 1820, 1920, 2020, 2030, 20. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Is ons reg? Is jou dingetjies in orde? Is all in order for what is coming? Can you handle what is coming? Mr. Drew, I don't understand what you want to exactly try and tell us now. Okay, in 1420, Pope Martinus I stood up and called not for a virus to be not, and it's for killing people, for crusades to go and sort out the Hussites, Hussite Protestants. They are protesting, and we have to go and destroy them. We need the crusades. We need the chop off their heads, uh, cut off their throats, or something like that. And we're still doing it until today, 2021. We have still not got rid of that a part of DNA that is so barbaric. Through that is very bad. Serious. I don't know. Uh, let us start at 1420. Pope Martinus the First called for the Crusades. Okay, 1520, the Stockholm bloodbath. Stockholm bloodbath. What was that about? Hmm. Um, every 100 years, we have to clean out the world somehow we have to get rid of a few million people. Just get rid of them. Uh, Otherwise, it's too much hassle. Too much people staying in a place. Uh, I can't plant my little roses in my rose garden because there won't be a rose garden because there's no space for a rose garden. So my darling likes to have a rose garden, and because I can't afford to get a rose garden, let us destroy a few million and make space. So spasie het, kan ek met tomaties gaan plant daar agter in die jaar. As ek nie spasie maak nie, no space, then we get rid of a few people. Ah, ah. All right. And this is serious. This is serious. 16. Let's look at Pope Martinus the First that brought in the Crusades to go and kill the people. Then 1520, a Stockholm bloodbath, a smallpox. Um, uh, the smallpox was put into place. Uh, Guys in America, you will know about the smallpox issue in Mexico. Kom there, kom estás? Este tem problema, grande problema agora, vacinas de COVID-19. My goodness gracious me, my Spanish is bad, my Portuguese is bad. In 1520, Stockholm bloodbath, and then in 1600s, 100 years after that, we had Augsburg. At Augsburg, we had another pandemic. So in the 1420s, we had massive warfare, destroying and cutting and killing and storming into town, and that's not a good way. Let's rather, it's a very expensive way. I have to stand up. I can't go and watch my TV program. No. How can I watch my TV program? I want to watch my TV I want to check Dr. Fo. If I go see Dr. Fo, I'm going to lose my mind. No, it's not necessary to do that. You can watch Dr. Fo and you can watch all your little programs you want to that can keep you harnessed and busy, uh, entertained, so that everything is safe for you. Don't get into a place where you have to fight for freedom. You just send a vaccination to someone. Mm. Ah, ah. All right, 1632, Augsburg. They call it the sweating sickness. Uh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a viral story. It was put there in place by the elite. Drew, you are busy. All right, so Augsburg sweating sickness, we've got that one, and then 1720, that's 100 years after that. The Okay, I'm lying. That's 90. 90, 98, 80, 88 years further. That is in 1720, the bubonic plague. Bubonic plague that hit France in 1720, up to 1770. Yeah, it took 50 years. 50. Listen very closely to me. Not 5 years program, not a 10 years program. 50 years to get through the whole thing. Uh, are we ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? This is a rough one. If you don't want to, in those guys that are religious, the Bible say, ons moet hardloop berge toe, Papa. Now it's time to run to the mountains. It is time to go to the mountains now. If you want to save yourself. Those is that specialist put in there for the religious. Then yes, 1720, the bubonic plague. 1820, we had cholera. Cholera. Okay, 1820, we had cholera. 1920, we've got COVID-19. COVID-19. Wow. So every year we have, as 1920, we have, sorry, Spanish flu, same thing. It's just flu, it's been souped up the flu, and it's still the same thing as Ogberg, sweating sickness in 1632, my friends. So we are still busy. 500 years, 600 years down the line, 600 years down the line, we are still killing people, and we're getting this rid of people with one thing and one thing only, and that is, come on, Drew. Uh, what is the story there? Uh, my friends, that is the story. What are we going to do? What is the future? The future is, let us say me and you. Me and you, we can survive. Okay, ons gaan dit maak. Ek en jy, ons maak dit dalk, and the others, they don't make it, and there's only a handful of us left. What is left for us? Okay, I hope you can plant a tree. If you cannot plant a tree, or you cannot start working on Earth to restore what we have buggered up, because we have buggered up this place. If you go and look what the scientific newspapers say about our Earth, and what state it is in, then we need to plant one hell of a lot of trees. Start to people to collect animals, and start with conservation. Conservation is a good thing. I believe that we do need some animals still on Earth for entertainment. For point number one, for entertainment, for something to eat. I like eating meat. And then yes, currently I think that's it. We need to positive. If we are positive, and me and you, we stay and we live, and we keep going on. And yes, that's the way out. I think that's the way out. Just remember, the AI is coming. The AI is coming. We have to outsmart them. Ah ah. Uh, I don't think there's a human being that can outsmart the AI. The chances is very slim, due to the fact that they have been programmed to work at massive speed. They can think at the rate of uh, we take a long time. According to them, they take milliseconds to make a decision.